Hi guys, we're going to work on day 14 reading, which is after day 13. And day 13 was talking about summarizing and retelling, and we were using the books The Good Egg, and you were using the book The Bad Seed. So today we're going to describe how the character changed from the beginning of the story to the end of the story. So you're going to need your copy of The Bad Seed, and hopefully you've already listened to me read The Good Egg, and you've already either read The Bad Seed or watched me read it aloud. You're also going to need some pencil and paper. So today I want to teach you that readers notice when characters change in their books. They notice things like the character's feelings, traits, wants, and behaviors. They also look back at the text to help them figure out what caused the change. So this is in your packet. This is the anchor chart that kind of goes with this. And so we can see our character, and we want to be thinking about the character's feelings, traits, wants or motivations, and behaviors. And we want to think about how the character changed from the beginning to the middle to the end of the book. And then we need to think about, well, what caused this change in that character? What key moment from the text caused that change? So now let's think about The Good Egg by Jory John. Who is the main character? Well, the good egg is the main character. Well, what were his feelings, traits, wants, or behaviors in the beginning, in the middle, and in the end? Let's think about how he acted in the beginning. Well, in the beginning of the story, he calls himself good, and he's helpful and responsible. We can see that here in the text because it says, I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries, I'll water your plants, and I'll change your tires. So we could say that the good egg is helpful and responsible because he'll do things like carry your groceries, water your plants, and change your tires. Then, in the middle of the story, the good egg becomes stressed or tense. The text actually says that he is cracking up. So, let's look at that. I was cracking up. Literally, something had to change. I'd had enough. So if you're cracking up, it means that you're stressed out, you're tense. So he went from being helpful and responsible because he would help people carry groceries to he became stressed out and tense, and his shell was actually cracking. And then in the end of the book, it says that he was not feeling so scrambled. So we might say he was happy or carefree. And guess what? Little by little, the cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. So he's happy, you can see the smile on his face, and he's carefree. You know what? Let's go back. Hold on. Sorry. I actually want to go back to that. I'm skipping way ahead here. Let's go back this way. I want to go back right here. So we could say in the beginning, he was good. He was helpful and responsible because he was doing things like carrying people's groceries. In the middle of the book, he started cracking up. He got stressed and tense, and his shell was literally cracking. And at the end of the book, though, he started to feel not scrambled. And it showed us him smiling, and he seemed happy and carefree. All right, so now let's go back. So we thought about we thought about what was going on with those changes. But what caused the change from the beginning, the middle, and end? What was the key moment in the story that caused him to change? And I thought that this part in the story, when I flipped back and looked through my book, So, I've made a big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends. Besides, I'm kind of lonely out here. So he went from being helpful to cracking up. And when he went from cracking up to being happy, what changed him right there? Well, I think it's when he decided that he didn't have to be in charge of everyone else. So, we want to think about the character's feelings, traits, wants, or behaviors. We want to think about the whole story, the beginning, the middle, and the end. And we want to use evidence from the text to figure out what caused this change, what key moment caused that change. So now I want you to try this work with The Bad Seed by Jory John and label it Day 14 reading. Then read for at least 30 minutes in a book of your choice.